upon, what is true is revealed, and what is fake fades away. If you get into Hosea 4, it talks about the charges against Israel. There is no faithfulness, no love, no acknowledgement of God in the land. There is only cursing, lying, murder, stealing, and adultery. They break all bounds, and bloodshed follows bloodshed. And then he states, you stumble day and night, and the prophets stumble with you. My people are destroyed from lack of knowledge. Because you have rejected knowledge, I also reject you as my priests. Because you have ignored the law of God, I will also ignore you. The more priests there were, the more they sinned against me. They exchanged their glorious God for something disgraceful. They're feeding on the sins of my people, and they relish in their wickedness. People or priests, I will punish both of them for their ways and repay them for their deeds. They sacrifice on the mountaintops and burn offerings in the hills, under oaks, where the shade is pleasant. Because the men themselves consort with harlots and sacrifice with shrine prostitutes, a people without understanding will come to ruin. What is being stated here is that it is a choice. If you choose to live your daily life like nothing is going on and this isn't the most biblical thing that's ever occurred, then you're going to be punished for that. And I think that people lay dormant in their complicity, and it's like, oh, I don't have time to watch a 6-hour video. I don't have time to, research for myself. I don't have time to, well, guess what? When your time runs out, you're going to wish you would have taken the time. Yeah. I was called to bring the truth to the people. I ask yourself this. Why is nobody else telling you the things that I'm telling you? Maybe God doesn't see them fit to bring the truth to you. And I'm not placing myself above anyone else. I'm just saying, when I tell you that the information I get is from a higher power, it is. Because maybe they're not as righteous in their faith as I am. It takes me days, weeks to do these videos. I don't write scripts. I allow the video to make themselves. I follow the information and I allow the video to create itself. That's why a 6-hour video that I make, you can't stop watching it. Because it's the greatest story ever told, and it's not because of me. It's because I am being given. God made a covenant. He gave us the ability to bring the truth to the people. It's who is willing to do that. Who is willing to take the time to bring the real truth to the people? I simply have a job to do. And I'm doing it. I do this as much for you as I do it for God. I am simply a vessel that He is working through. That's it. I'm not a prophet. I'm not a psychic. I'm just brennajay from Pittsburgh, PA, bringing you the truth all freaking day, okay? This may be the most intense video I've ever done. Although the content itself will be shocking, it's more about how everything connects so seamlessly. And the most curious and interesting thing about this video is going to be the fact that things we never thought were connected are going to connect. And it's going to provide insight and light where there wasn't any before. From things that Donald Trump says at his rallies, to things that have happened in the ancient past, more recent past, and in present day. I'm here to show you that there's something much bigger going on. If you have found it difficult to navigate the dark on your own, I am here to be your guiding light. As we navigate through the darkness together, I will shine a light on every dark corner until the world is as bright and beautiful as it was intended to be. This video will touch on many subjects. I recommend getting a notebook and taking notes if you really want to understand. Or you can take in the info more simply. But keep this in mind. Look for patterns. For example, Obama wasn't born in the United States, therefore he should have never been our president. Who else wasn't born here that's being lifted into that position? Kamala Harris. That's a pattern. Our government is run by hundreds of members of Al-Qaeda and ISIS. I mean, Osama bin Laden lives in Paterson, New Jersey till this very day. His son, Omar bin Laden, was arrested and tried for January 6th under the name Dominic Pizzola. And out of 6 people tried on the same day, he was the only one that they let go with no charges. That's just one example of many. You want truth, you want connections and insight, I have all of that and so much more. I connect dots and expose corruption, and you won't find videos like mine anywhere else. You know what it is.
Until they are done with that, then chop you up and sell your body parts.
These guys set me up to be tortured by Midnight Productions.
According to new data from the Maricopa County Medical Examiner's Office, more than 300 homeless people have already died this year.
It's a body donation and tissue bank in Phoenix, Arizona. It was raided back in 2014 in a human body parts trafficking investigation.
He found a cooler filled with male genitalia, a bucket of heads, arms, and legs, infected heads, and one of the most disturbing findings called a morbid joke in the lawsuit, a small woman's head sewn onto a large male torso like Frankenstein and hung up on the wall.
Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take